It was at this moment he knew he wanted a free ride home. So we did just that and stuck a gaff in him. But seriously, I always wonder why some eddies are so productive and then others aren't. I've always heard people say it goes in cycles, but the math sure doesn't add up. I even had Sailor Jerry double check the math. He agreed. It doesn't add up. So come along as I lose my mind trying to figure out why some years are better than others and why some eddies
And try to figure out.
Whoa, Jeff, take a deep breath. But for real, come with me. Let's see if we can figure this out. So before I dive too far into this, I want to define a couple terms that are very important in understanding my story. So due to the Coriolis effect, we have global winds that blow generally in the same direction. So if you need to, take a second, pause and rewind. Really make sure you understand those terms. So they say every story starts out with a plot. And this story, my friends, is no different. And so begins this one. So we had a weather window, May 28th, 2023. We knew there was water to the north. A couple fish had been caught. But Brendan and I also knew that it was Memorial Day weekend and the mother load of boats would be there as well. But that's all we had to go off right there. 0 people were talking about it. Everyone was paying attention to this water that was up the north there. And then this is just highlighting how beautiful the water was to the north. It had already been producing tunas, but sometimes you just got to get silly and send it, man. But old Eddie-eyed Jeff Rowe had some tricks up his sleeve. And as you can see by this picture, outside the Washington, you could really see the green winds building down there where
Generally
it wasn't in other areas.
You see higher winds build over rips more than where there's current, more than where there isn't current.
And then this is looking back after the fact. This is the 28th and the 29th here. And my senses were on. There was a lot going on down there. We happened to pick it up and reap the rewards. And I actually got some good friends that we got a lot of footage from that day. So they were able to help me out, sending me some stuff, putting some videos together, as you can see in these next couple clips. So my first takeaway, keeping an eye on wind direction can really help you understand the water movement.
Whatever. Punch that leader when I get up here, all right? Get a picture, take video. It doesn't look really long. Is it? Yeah. What's it? Take video right now. Looks like a tuna. Tuna. It's a tuna. Yeah, it's yellowfin.
You can hear Jim up in the bridge. Take a video. Get a picture. He thought it may have been a marlin, and you get a bunch of money. First marlin, Ocean City of the year.
Good shit, boys. Yeah, it's like 30 That's like a fucking beat like that! What was that, 5 more? So this is 15, right? 6 if we kill this one. What do we have, 8 or 10? If we kill this, we got 11 right now. This will be, if I kill this, we'll have 17. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. How many's the limit? 24. 24. For all right, one more cover up. Hey, Jeff. Yes, sir, brother. Paid off there? Yep. Nobody in the got spreader bar color coming up. He stretched out to the right. Hey, you want to start setting that wide tracker back out? Yeah.
So it takes a lot of teamwork to kill 24 tuna in one day. As you can see here, communication and getting baits back in the water is key.
I was trying to make you film you, Yanni.
Introducing the squad of killers.
Big old head shakes. Come behind, yeah, there you go, right there, Mike.
All right, Yanni, you're on camera. Make sure you don't fuck it up.
Coming back to the right. A few more pumps, Todd. You get that bar out of the water. There you go, right there. Good job, Mike.
Good job, boys.
There you go, 17. Let's fucking go, boys. Got him on. Let's go. 6-banger. Let's fucking go, boys. First trip of the season. What do you say, boys? Got a limit. Let's go.
Shout out to my buddy Brendan. I've learned so much from him. One thing that it sticks out is never keep your boat in autopilot when you're trolling.
Yeah, someone count.
We got a taste of it.
So here was the wind direction in 2023, starting with
So the
January.
two colors that stick out to me are the south and the west colors early in the year. And then in May, which is historically our switch of seasons where you really see the change of prevailing winds.
Then towards the end of May, you really start to see a lot of north and east winds mixed in.
This right here, I believe, is the key to the castle. Identifying the wind direction in your area. Most of us in the northern hemisphere are going to have westerlies unless you're near the equator. But looking for opposing winds to your westerlies are what's going to create eddies.
I also think the gravitational pull of the moon has a big factor on the way water moves.
Where's the bell? Right here. Right here, Tom.
A little background. I was on the hammer down with Tony and Mike that day, and Brendan got out there behind us. Couldn't catch any yellowfins. All big eyes. We couldn't catch any big eyes. All yellowfins.
We're fucking Wolfpack. Where's the...
This eddy actually held a lot of makos. This is one of them we killed. I was on Tony and Mike's boat. This was the trip where Brendan was out there killing big eyes and we couldn't catch any. And another good trip from this rip. So the summer of 2021 sucked, but the fall was epic. And here's a shot from the fall. Beautiful fall eddy coming in. Here's some footage of me, Brendan, Jim Bug, a couple other my buddies, all out on the Magic Moment, chunking them up in the Washington.
Got him?
And this was a separate trip from the end of September, but lights out tuna fishing. I mean, every single time you put the rod in the water with a chunk on it, just count to 10, and it was screaming off.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect, guys. Perfect.
It's pretty wild in the fall, watching 200, 300 boats sitting out in the Washington within a quarter mile of one another, and every single rod on every single boat is bent over.
Alright, now you can go underneath. Yeah, line. I might need you to grab the leader.
I don't know what he was talking about. I rigged all this stuff up with wind-ons. Don't ever grab a wind-on leader. That is the reason it's a wind-on, so you don't have to grab it.
You're gonna get a good shot right here. Hold on.
And I feel like I'm really starting to pick up on a pattern here. Are you guys noticing
local
the same
winds
thing? Oppose trade winds, that usually means spin. I'm going to make a rhyme. Opposing winds means spin. I've started to put together that it seems like the fishing gets good after full moons as well. I know you guys have already seen this footage. It's from 2016, but I did do some extra research, new research, to see if there's any similarities or anomalies between this eddy and the other eddies that I've showed you. I hit.
Where are we at, Captain?
Trolled across the cold side. Everybody was sleeping, and I was running the boat, and we got smacked in like 54-degree water by yellowfins. It was so cool.
We're hooked up because Addison's a pussy.
Bring him up. Nice. I gotta get a little video. Bent over again. Memorial Day weekend. Well, every rod went off on the boat. Got two in the box already, fighting the third one. Lost. Hey, let me put this one over there. I gotta
Get all the ice out of there too, Captain. Is that all of them?
there's at least one or two more in there. One more.
I'll get the rest of the whole bags out and any value.
I highlighted April here as well because the bluefin fishing was very good in April, and I'm just starting to see a trend. It appears when you get wind changes, it creates a circular flow of water in the ocean. This, my friends, is what creates eddies.
Two.
This is the eddy from December 19th, where Jerry actually became a sailor. We did very well with the swords and actually caught a pomfret that is, I'm a Maryland state record holder. You can see this next picture. Pretty sure I still have the record, but either way, we burned the tunas up on the first trip, all different species. And then each trip we tore the swords up. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of video from this trip. But we did happen to get bringing a swordfish in. We were hand cranking them. As soon as the bait would hit the bottom, you'd be on. It was insta bite. It was awesome. So same thing happened here in December. We had westerlies, strong westerlies, and then got a low, and it created some easterly wind and made a nice rip. And unfortunately, these crappy photos are all I have from the rest of those trips in the fall. But I did get the holy grail, Jerry spiking a beer can on a sword. I feel like I've almost got this down to a science now. So I just pulled up December 19, and look, southwest, northwest, and then we got northeast, and then it spun up. So we got a wind shear happening right here. This is southwest to easterly right now. And this is a wind map just showing, where it's colliding, the two different wind and water masses. And this is where I think it's going to happen, right there. So let's test the science, see what it looks like. I may be off a little bit, but I feel like that's where you're going to see an eddy in the next couple days. I hope you guys liked the video. I had a ton of fun making this video. By far my favorite. How everything comes together, I didn't even expect it to when I made this video. When I started putting the wind together and really analyzing data and really thinking about, oh, the wind's blowing this way, the wind's blowing that way, pulling up a map and looking at the actual directions. I mean, God, I learned so much, and I'm gonna apply it to this season, no doubt. And I hope everybody does. This is everywhere, anywhere in the world. Look up your local winds. Like most of us in the northern hemisphere get westerlies, but if you're close to the equator, you're gonna get easterlies. But that's why we have such a good fishery is because we get that convergence of easterlies and westerlies right in our area, which creates hurricanes, eddies, big mesoscale eddies, and that is why we have such a great fishery. So keep an eye on your winds this year. Pay attention to what direction they're blowing. Thinking to the north, you guys, straight north and south winds pretty much. Down here, I'd say you need more like east or westerly down here. But I don't know. I'd have to look into it more. But I'm interested to start, looking in other areas and see, based on their local wind and observed weather, how their eddies form in their area or your area. So also, I am doing a subscription on my website for this summer, unlimited SST reports in your area. I'm focusing on the Northeast. I don't want to get away from what I know until I know that I can help other people in other areas. But Northeast area, if you guys want to join my website, $100 a month, many SST reports as you want. So if you go fishing 30 days a year, you get 30. You go 100 days a year, you get 100 reports. Also, where I've been fishing, what's been going on in my network, cool how-to videos inside prior to trips, what I'm doing prior to trips with these subscribers in our group. So everything should be ready to rock here within the next month. Please keep an eye out for when we launch that, officially launch that subscriber on our website. It should be very, very shortly. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, follow. You know the whole gamut. Blah, 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 blah. Until next time, stay bent.